Alright, do a little video on some of the projects I'm doing. Some bushcraft work and some repair and salvage work. Or we got a shovel here that's broken, as you can see, like that cracked and then it came right out like that. So fortunately there's another hole in the back, and I'll just put another screw in there. And I'll drill it out first to make sure it don't crack like this one. And then here I'll probably just put a washer there. So that'll be fixed for another 2 years. Here's my axe that I found underneath that shed. Old axe. I harvested a piece of wood out of the woods out back here, which I own. I didn't harvest off someone else's land. I went with ash because see, there's a lot of whittling to do, so I went with ash. I thought I was going to use a piece of ironwood, but I used the ironwood for some other stuff. And I'll keep this part thick right here, somewhat thick. I got to taper it down, and then got to skinny this handle because it looks pretty beefy right now. Right. Whoa, that's a man's axe. A man's handle. Yeah, well, we're gonna skinny it down a bit, and that'll be ready to go. So I got her wedged in and glued, and that part's done. And I gotta get her out in the shed where it will dry slowly, because doing this in the basement where it's a wood stove, just a crank in there. If you dry wood fast, it begins to crack. There's a crack starting right there. There's one. It's just starting, so we'll get it. That's okay. I got that part done. It's ready to go in the shed for now. And we got a hammer. This has been sitting around forever. It came with the house. And I harvested a piece of ironwood from out back there. And I'm going to use that for this. And I didn't... It's a little wobbly, as you can see. So what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of fiberglass cloth down in there, a little bit of fiberglass, and glass that in, and then while it's still soft, before it hardens, I'll drive that wedge down in, and then glue it shut, and this will be ready to go. Maybe a little bit of sanding on the handle and stuff. See, this started to crack too. So I just put some wood glue in there, and that's fine. So this got to go into the shed too as well to dry at a slower pace. Anyways, so there's 3 projects on the go right there. And get this old handle here. I mean, I got something planned for that, but see, I won't throw it out. I'll use it. I'll use it for something. And that hammer there, the reason I'm redoing that's a 4-pound hammer. And this is a 4-pound hammer, right? And I bought this for $30 something about a year ago or so, like whatever. And I thought, since I'm cutting these splitting these big old stumps, which I do in the winter time, you know, it's the best time to do these because you want something to do indoors. And I got several wedges. I got all kinds of wedges, right? I thought it'd be nice to have 2 hammers out, one for each arm, right? Make it a workout, right? So I thought I'd just buy another one of these, right? Because this is a beautiful handle, hammer. I don't know who makes it. Let me see. It's got a name on it, I think. There we go. Maximum. Oh, shoot. From Canadian Tire. But when I looked online and seen that these are $50, like, well, $49.99, you must say $50, and you throw the tax on that, it's close to $60 for this little hammer. I thought, I don't think so. I knew I had a little 4-pounder around here somewhere. Came with the house or the shed. So I bushcraft some handle for it, and then I'll have one for each hand. And I'll be good to go. And the reason why this here price went up so crazy is because of the carbon tax. Yeah. See, the carbon tax is on fossil fuels, but it works its way into just about everything you buy, because everything, whether it's got to be shipped or in the manufacturing or you name it. So, yeah. Or just because. So they're raising prices of things, right? So there's no carbon tax directly on the price of this, but in the manufacturing and the shipping and everything else for this, the carbon tax goes on that. So the dealers have to put the prices up on their stuff. And then you're like, well, wait a minute, I only paid $30-some for this just about a year ago. What's going on? And now it's $50. Yeah. See what I mean? So if you can recycle stuff and fix stuff and bushcraft stuff, maybe you can counteract the carbon tax. And you know, you're not burning fossil fuels, so in a way you're helping save the planet. But really, it's just everyone knows it's just the Canadian government, the people who are in power. Trudeau, they just want more money. So, anyways, and that's it.